What is up, you guys? Question and answer time. I asked on my Instagram for questions because I've had some really big growth on Instagram, so I wanted you guys to kind of get to know me a little bit better, ask questions away, and hopefully give you some insight into who I am, where I'm from, all of that fun stuff. And then yeah, I haven't really had a chance to look at these yet. I just kind of took screenshots, so it'll be the first time I'm really like reading them through. I'm going to stick to like about 10 questions just because I don't want to make this video forever long and I can talk. So let's get started with number one. How old are you when you started skating? It's a really interesting story, actually. Those of you that don't know me personally, I am actually Albanian, so I was born in Albania, and then my family came over to the States, the US, when I was 3. They put me in skating for about 6 months, but then at the time, my sister was playing piano, so she was getting really, really good at it, and they couldn't do both, so they had taken me out of skating. So I was just in for about 6 months, and then when I was 11, my mom took me to the ice rink and surprised me and put me in skating lessons. And normally in the US, you go through the Learn to Skate program, so you go through the whole group training, but I was already a little bit of a late starter in skating. So she talked to the director of the skating club, who ended up being my coach, and she was like, my daughter like needs to catch up, so I want her in private lessons. My coach was like, okay, only time I have available is every day at 6 a.m. before school. My mom was like, no problem. So I had to play catch up, obviously, because some of the other skaters that were my age at the rink were already like pretty high in competition, doing really well, and I was, if you know skating, learning a waltz jump on the line. So the three of us worked really hard. My mom, my coach, and myself. We skated before school and after school, went through all my tests that I had to do to pass. I did a little bit of competition locally, nothing crazy. And then when I was 18, I put together a demo reel and got my first professional skating contract at SeaWorld Orlando. And then the skating world is kind of word of mouth, so then I got in touch with producers for a show in Germany, and I did 2 seasons there, almost 2 years there, until I finally went to cruise ships, and I did 5 years on cruise ships, which was like the best time ever, from when I was 20 to 25. So I got to see a lot of the world. I got to skate. I improved so much in my skating, and I used to be a single skater, so I skated by myself, and then when I was on ships, I switched to skating with a partner, so I did pairs adagio, and the casting director put me into something there, and then the rest spiraled from there. So it was actually really, really cool, but I definitely had to play catch up when I was 11, all the way until I was 18, and then even then, the improving didn't stop. I had to essentially learn a brand new skill, which is skating with a partner, and I love it so much now because it's just so fun to like have a body with you on the ice. It just makes it more fun. So that's that. Have you taken any dance classes not on the ice? Yes, and I continue to, because first of all, they're so fun, great workout, and then you get kind of inspired for choreography, and you just kind of learn the way that your body moves in different ways. I always say I think dancers hear music differently than skaters. They hear all the little beats in the back of the music that sometimes our ears don't hear. So it's really cool, and then they add a movement to that sound, so it makes you hear it in the actual song. So I love that. When I was in Germany for 2 years, I went to dance classes every chance I got, because that was really when I like zoned in on getting my splits, finding every single skill I could do. I got on like the Lyra hoop, I got on silks, dance classes, everything possible just to keep improving. And then when I was in the Netherlands, I did dancing on ice in the Netherlands. I went to dance classes there all the time. When I'm at home, I found one that I go to, all different styles, because anything helps, from contemporary to dance hall. I love dance hall, it's so fun. But yes. What's your favorite dancing on ice highlight from this year? I would definitely have to say the 3 times a lady number that we just did not that long ago. It was a nice, soft, and sweet number, and I just think that we executed it so elegantly, and I was so proud of Siva for that, because he really, really zoned in on his skating skills. And I just had such a great time putting that one together, because I really like the slow, actually. Have you listened to The Wanted prior to meeting Siva? Yes, and I remember being in my last year of high school, and then that summer, and Glad You Came was like the song in the US. Like that's all I had on all summer. So when I found out I was skating with him, I was like, holy crap, that's actually really, really cool. Because I listened, especially Glad You Came. Like that was just like a summer banger for us. So yes, I had definitely listened to The Wanted prior. What's your favorite skating move? Obviously, if you follow me on Instagram, my hydro blade is my go-to. I like finding different variations, like no hands. I'm really trying to get the one where I open the opposite side on it, but that would be definitely my favorite skating move. And then my second one, close second, is just a good old-fashioned spiral, like getting your leg up there. I like keep trying to get it higher and higher and higher. It makes you feel really nice and elegant. So I like that. If you could pick one The Wanted song to dance to, what would you pick? I would pick Glad You Came because it's such an iconic song from them. Chasing the Sun would be really, really fun too. I would like to see how Creative would put that together. But Glad You Came, 100%. Like, no doubt about it. How often do you have training in the week? I am here literally every day except one day off, between the pro stuff and the SIVA training, every day, and every day kind of varies, but it's a good amount of time, but I really like it. I like being on the ice here. What's the best part of being on Dancing on Ice? Best part of being on Dancing on Ice, definitely the atmosphere here. The pro skaters are freaking fantastic. You just get to be around so many creative minds, watching someone that's never skated ever to like progress into this actual ice skater. It's kind of like, it's kind of surreal. Like it's kind of really, really cool. Like I look back at the videos of when we first started and I'm like, holy moly, like he's gone so far. That's definitely the best part, but the glam, there's so many good parts to it. Like the glam side of things, like you come in and you're like, this is your look for the day. And then 3 hours later, you are that look. Like it's just mind blowing. It's pretty cool, actually. Let's see. Just want to say how proud I am of you all. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That's very nice. How did you get into skating? Yeah, that comes from my mom putting me in it when I was 11, and that was just the best decision she could have ever made. I owe literally everything to her for skating. It's pretty fantastic. What kind of training do you do at home? I am an F45 trainer. F stands for functional. All the classes are 45 minutes. And it's really, really smartly programmed to make sure that you're building your body up and not tearing it down. I'm super involved with it at home, and I think it's literally the best workout ever for everybody. There's cardio days, strength days, but cardio is not like running on a treadmill. There's no treadmills. There's no mirrors in there. The trainer's not on a mic. Like it's a very welcoming environment. You definitely get a workout. Do you do one-on-one training? I do not do one-on-one training. I prefer the group atmosphere. I like the high energy in there. I like to see a lot of people moving around the room. I think I excel more in that. And I just have more fun that way. Like I just enjoy it much. You just launched a ab program. Can you tell me about that? Yeah, so I launched a 7 days ultimate abs. It's through an app called Playbook, which I will then start having a subscription on in the spring. And I'm going to use it mostly for stretching, yoga, mobility, that kind of stuff, with a little bit of emphasis on core. But this is a really, really cool program because it has a core workout for you every single day for 7 days, and every day is so different. There's only one day that you need a light weight, but you can also choose to not use the weight. And you'll have the videos on this app, and then once you buy it once, you have it forever, so you can reuse it over and over again. These are exercises that I personally do. I just did day 7. Yeah, I am like super proud of this because I've been wanting to be on an app for so long, and it's only going to get bigger and better. So if you have not subscribed to the app yet or gotten the 7-day guide yet, definitely do it. It's really, really cool. You have the cutest dog. Do you miss your dog? Yes, I miss my dog, and if you have talked to me personally ever, it's the first thing I talk about is my dog. He's a mini golden doodle. He's a little over a year old, and I actually got him as an engagement present. And I am just so obsessed with him, so I'm having a blast here, but like I can't wait to hug my dog. And I never really understood, like people would say, oh, like my dog, I love him, and I'm like, okay, cool, like you love your dog, that's so great. And I didn't really understand it until I had a dog, and now like I totally take back all my thoughts. Like I totally get it. I am that person that's like my dog, my dog, my dog. I love my dog. He's like a little human. But I definitely didn't get it before, but I 200% get it now. My dog is like the best thing to me. I really enjoy all your skating content. Keep it up. Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun. I really want to make my Instagram like, you know, somewhere for entertainment to watch skating, and also for mobility and workout inspo and all of that fun stuff. I enjoy putting the videos together. I actually have like a really fun time putting reels together. You guys got to know me a little bit more from that. I don't want to make this video too long, but just a little insight into about me. And if you guys ever have any questions about anything, just reach out to me on Instagram. Click subscribe to stay on with all of my adventures, dancing on ice and training, mobility, all of that fun stuff, because I have a lot in the works that I'm very excited to launch. Yeah, and if you try my 7-day ultimate abs guide program, please let me know, and I'd love to see the before and afters. But yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching this. Like, share, comment, all those things, and I will see you guys soon. I was falling through the air. No one but myself to hold my hand.